Governor Sarah Palin's speech last night at the Republican National Convention is the water cooler talk of the morning. The nation's abuzz on how the VP nominee did. Donny Deutsch, host of The Big Idea, here with his morning's Success Extra. Donny, you say Palin's speech struck you as an example of how to sell a woman in power, a real-life Dave, so to speak?
This is a fantastic thing to see what happened last night. I want to equate Palin to a product. If you were going to sell a new concept, a woman in power to the American people, if it was a cereal, if it was a product, what ingredients would you put in? Hillary Clinton never figured it out. She figured it out. Number one, you'd have Supermom in there. No question about it. Supermom, not only does she have the 5 kids, the special need kid, she's even got the Yahtzee son-in-law that she's dressed up right and looks presentable on stage. Interesting, you know, this is Supermom. Second, she's sexy. Men want a sexy woman. Women want to idealize about a sexy woman. She's the perfect age, 44. She's certainly got experience, life gravitas experience, but she's still young enough to have that physical appeal. That's the perfect ingredient to sell a woman in power. She's a lioness. Look, she gave you the brand icon logo, the pit bull with lipstick. Who wouldn't want a lioness protecting their cubs? She's funny. She's real. She's rock solid. She's feisty. She's smart. If I need to sell woman in power to the American public, that's what I'm putting in my cereal. Hillary Clinton's cereal maybe only has 2 or 3 of those ingredients. So the huge lesson here is before you can sell the candidate, whether it's a man or a woman, you got to first sell her as a woman. This is the new feminist ideal that nobody, this is a seminal moment in pop American culture beyond politics. This is the new feminist ideal. Women want to be her, men want to mate with her. It's as simple as that. That's the package.
Oh, Donny.
No, guys, what do you mean,
Why?
no, Donny? You heard it.
I don't want to hear about mating.
No, when I say mating, I mean there's an idea in a very primal sense of finally they figured out how to sell a woman in power that men has a certain primal appeal to. Women, guys, this is it. You saw women on the floor. Ann Curry last night. Women, oh, she's me. That's the mother. She's the American dream. Men, and this is a lesson for women in business also. If you want to be a powerful woman in business, don't try and be a man. Be a powerful woman.
You know, Donny, there is a
there.
4-letter acronym that would apply, but I won't say it. But it begins with M and ends with F.
M's with it, what?
Begins with M and ends with F. It's a 4-letter acronym. That's all I'm
well,
going to say.
You know what?
Yep.
That's another. You know what? You did it in a more simplistic way. But you know what? I'm not talking about sexy. I'm talking about finally. And once again, this has implications for business, for marketing, for fashion. There is the new creation that the feminist movement has not figured out in 40 years of the feminist ideal that men can take in a woman in power and women can celebrate a woman in power. Hillary Clinton didn't figure it out. She didn't put a skirt on. I mean, guys, I don't want to break it down to fashion, but this is it. And this is the way. This is a fantastic seminal moment. And the other interesting thing here, the Republicans have talked about Ronald Reagan for years. This is the new Ronald Reagan. You know why? Ronald Reagan just made people feel good. You kind of knew he was taking a nap in the afternoon. I don't care. I want him in my living room. I want my kid sitting in his lap. Guys, this is a seminal moment.
Okay. How would you go about deconstructing what she constructed?
How do you mean by I'm sorry, Mark, I don't follow you.
How would you, if you were a Democrat, how would you battle this?
But they're going to battle it all left-brain stuff. It has nothing to do. They're going to say issues and this and that, and it doesn't matter. She's selling her biography, and she's selling that she's a Scud missile at Barack, and as Chris Matthews brilliantly pointed out, Michelle Obama last night. So it doesn't matter. You know, the last 10 minutes of her speech, you know, you glazed over. She talked about energy. Didn't matter. Today, everybody's running in circles. We want to have her over for dinner. I trust her. I want her watching my kids. I want her laying next to me in bed. That's the way people vote.
Okay, Donny.
Okay, Donny, no, seriously, we're out of time.